I'm responding to a request. How can you build a Jellyfin server? Jellyfin is a media organizer and server. It takes files that you own and helps you to organize them and serve them to other devices on your network throughout the home. So let's say you've gone out and bought yourself a box set. Today I'll be sharing with you how to install it on Linux top. I believe Linux installations make an excellent choice for servers that are going to be set up in your house and left running for a long period of time. Here I am on the Pop! OS desktop. In the videos folder here, I have my Game of Thrones series. I'll not be diving into how to back up your physical media to hard drive. When you're operating within Linux, you'll typically do most of your work here in the terminal. The first command I'm going to run is sudo apt update. The next command I'll run is the apt upgrade, and I'm going to put -y at the end, which just says yes to all of the questions that pop up. The next step is to make sure you have the download utility installed. The download utility is called curl. I'm just changing into the downloads folder. I'm going to retrieve the official Jellyfin installation script. I made a mistake there. It should be curl-s. Now I'm going to download the verification checksum. And the next step is to verify the installer with this command. If you get the word failed here, you should stop and restart the installation. If you want to, you can inspect the script. Although you may find this a tad unnecessary. But if you do choose this option, you can press Q at the end to quit. Now that you've done that, you can run the Jellyfin installer. You'll need to enter your admin password. Once the install is complete, you're going to get this section of information here. I'll just take you through what's important here. So it has enabled and loaded the Jellyfin service. The service is active running, and it has been active and running since this date and time. You can now access your new instance at this web address. So if you go into any browser on any device on your network, you should be able to access this server here. I'm going to open that now in Firefox. The first thing that's going to happen is you'll be hit with the setup wizard. Click next. A password is required for admin accounts. The next thing you'll be able to do is set up your media libraries. You can see here, Jellyfin is quite happy to handle movies, musics, shows, books, home videos and movies, music videos. If you have any of this type of content in your collection, you can set it up to be streamed across your network. I'm just going to select Shows, enable the library. This folder's plus sign here is where we add our folder. You can copy and paste the address from your File Explorer window here, or you can browse to the folder. Click OK. Click Next through here. For the basic home network, I'm leaving remote access enabled. Now I need to sign in. It's going to scan that, looking for the new files. When it's scanning, you'll see this progress bar filling up here. That means it's found your files and it's starting to add them to the library. Just wait for the scan bar to get to 100%. For a whole series of videos, this can take a few minutes. Once the series is added, you'll see it appear here in recently added, or you can click on shows and you can see the series is added in that window. Jellyfin has a nice environment which shows you some information about the actors and actresses in the series. Most of the time it's able to display the artwork either brought in from your box set, or it can find artwork that's relevant to your content on the internet in a variety of databases. From here, you can access the content that you own across your entire home network. Jellyfin has an app in the Android store as well as the Apple store. You can basically install the app, connect it to your server, and from anywhere on your home network, this can be set up to display your own photos, videos, movies, TV shows, music collection. All of that content that you already own can be streamed across your network without being dependent on an organization maintaining the collection for you. I'll be soon sharing how to set up a local large language model on my Linux Pop laptop. I've also got a range of garage related projects. So plenty of things to see coming up. Keep watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.